You mentioned earlier that in Venice, you can see the bottom. The fish are returning. The birds are returning. You can see the stars in China in parts that hadn't seen them in decades. In your own backyard, though, in your own life, Cathy, how has this coronavirus that is so devastating for the world uh, shown itself to be somehow, even in a small way, a gift for you? What are you noticing about yourself, about your family, about your faith, about your greater global community that is
Um,
revealing itself to be a blessing in the midst of the storm?
so much. I feel like I'm wired for achievement. And so I'll have a goal. I want to make $1 million and I want to live in this beautiful home. And then I'll hit that goal and then I'll move the goalpost. Now I want to make $5 million and I want us to have this second home and I want my kids to go to the better school and I want to drive an X7. And I have all those things and I do like it. I like my BMW. I like my house. I like the food that we get to eat and the hotels we get to stay at. But John, I've been unhappy. I got to a place where I was like, I don't get it. I tell people if they have purpose, they'll be happy. And I have a lot of purpose in my work and I love when I'm working, but I'm married to my work. I'm married to my job. I've lost balance. And in the last couple weeks since being home with the kids, I've been telling my sister, I like doing the dishes.
Hmm.
I actually like taking these walks every day that we have to take or else we're going to go nuts. I like seeing my daughter on her scooter. I like that we all sat down and watched The Sound of Music 2 nights ago because we had the time to watch it.
Me too.
I hadn't seen it since I was 6.
Right.
And I looked around and I said to my husband, I don't want things to go back to the way that they were. I want everyone to be healthy. That's not what I mean. I want the
I know
world
what
to
you
be
mean.
back able to, I want myself not to lose what I'm doing right now because I was finding, I mean it. It was so weird. Every day for the last couple of years, I was even telling friends of mine who were doctors and nutritionists that at like 4 o'clock, I would get so fatigued and so tired. And now my kids are home. My business hasn't slowed down at all. I still have all my same responses. So I'm doing exactly what I was doing, plus homeschooling my kids. And at 4 o'clock, I'm not tired. And I don't know why. Maybe because I'm much more present. I don't
You mentioned
know.
earlier the opposite of depression is not happiness, it's purpose. And so maybe you are fully living and leaning into your purpose.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe it's more balanced and like, yeah, I was feeling a little bit off balance with my purpose. I mean, here, yes, I'm a mom. Yes, I have 3 kids. Yes, I'm with them Saturdays, Sundays, and I was still picking them up from school, but I felt like in a way I was not really having quality time with them. And maybe because I feel that purpose now and I'm needed with them and I'm showing up for them every day, I think it's feeding me something that's much more important than money. And so I thought to myself, even if we all have to kind of like s- s- get smaller or shrink in some ways financially, I was like, maybe it's a blessing. Maybe we'll move to some farm in the middle of Sedona, or we'll just take the pace down a little bit, and life won't be about 5-star hotels. It'll be about walking on the creek. And maybe that's not the worst thing for America.